everybody. And before we get started, hit that like button, definitely. And if this is your first time joining the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Now, something I would like to talk with you about, Lonzo, to get the conversation going. There is a Milli Vanilli documentary on Prime that I'm going to watch tonight with my lady. I was a big fan of Milli Vanilli, obviously, before they got exposed. But what do you remember about Milli Vanilli before and after they were exposed for not singing?
Milli Vanilli was the shit as far as women was concerned. You got Fab and Rob with the dreads and the good looks, and they got the little funny ass dance that they was doing. Ooh, 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 girl, I love you. And they was the shit until homeboy missed them words. The record got to skipping, and they clowned their ass. Here's the cold part about that. To show you how things change so fast. Everything Milli Vanilli did, you see it happen all the time now. Don't nobody sing that song no more. Was it Cardi B? Was it somebody had a problem on stage and was looking around? The song was still going. She was on stage. That was one of them. Excuse me. One of them superstar sisters was on stage, and she had some kind of issue, and for whatever reason, the mic was on by her hand, and her voice was still coming over the PA. And now most people don't even attempt to use their own voices. They just be up there going along with the record. That's the wackest shit in the world. But yeah, back then, that was a major no-no, man. To be able to get caught lip syncing, oh my God.
Yeah. It was a big deal back then. Anyone who wasn't alive, they probably don't know the magnitude of how big it was. But you said it perfect, Lonzo, and Joe Budden even said it on the podcast. He took the words out of his mouth and vice versa. But he said, what did he say? He had a quote. He said, today the music business is built on a bunch of Milli Vanillis.
That's all they are. That's all they do. You know, you got other people writing the lyrics. Well, some of them, can't nobody write that bullshit, the Sexy Red, right? But her ratchet ass. But I can't stand that chick. I'm sorry, man. I can't stand what she represents. I can't do it. I can't do it. Me and my lady, some of my lady friends, we've argued about why would you want to support that? What anyway? But yeah, you got folks. I mean, even at showcases, man. When I do showcases, I tell the artists, you cannot hit my stage and not do your vocals live. If you too dumb to get a goddamn instrumental track, don't come to my showcase, man. I don't want to hear the record.
Or breath control.
Learn how to perform, man. You know, learn how to perform. Dude, you have to, if you want to be a real performer, you have to rehearse, dude. You got to practice. You got to practice your breath control. You got to practice your move, what you're going to say. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. In this very room, me and the fellas would practice sometimes, man, 5-6 hours a day, dude. They hated that shit. I made them rehearse because we walked on stage. I wanted to make sure we knew what we was doing. I never wanted to look like I was an amateur, man. We had to rehearse. We played with the biggest and the best back in the day. We were not opening acts for other rap acts. We were opening acts for More Standard Time, Climax, Mary Jane Girls, Barcades, Surface. We was opening for a lot of folks. Cameo. Dude, we could not go up there with grabbing our nuts and not know what the fuck we was doing. OG Steve, I see you, baby.
Yeah, good looking out. He says, after listening to Sexy Red, you feel like you need to trip to the clinic. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro.
That's some disgusting shit, man. I don't know how I don't know how women can get into it. It's amazing how people have been convinced that the most wacky shit of the world has become dope. I don't get it. I do. Maybe it's because I'm a little older and I've learned to think on my own. But how can you brainwash a whole generation into thinking something that ratchet, that wretched, that disgusting, that unappealing is actually good music? Okay? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But that's some serious marketing power, man. But here's the crazy part about that. Of all the power of the most wretched artists in the industry, you would think by now somebody would support somebody that has something positive to say. That should tell you right there that something ain't right. And then only the artists that you see that's really making any kind of noise got some kind of negative issue. You know, no matter what it is. It could be wretched, it could be overweight, it could be their lifestyle. It could be whatever it may be. But yes, they definitely. And I ain't seen very few traditional artists where somebody can just actually sing, look good, dance, and perform. They don't do them. They don't do that no more. You know, even the ones that do, you don't hear from them. The girl I like a lot is her, but I don't hear that much from her like I used to. But you know, now you got Sexy Red everywhere. Come on, man. I don't want to see that heifer nowhere. I don't want no woman I know to see her.
Yeah, I've never been into her type. You know what I mean? Some people find her attractive. I personally, don't. She's not unattractive, but it's just a lot of things around her makeup. I don't. She's not my type.
She looks like a cheap streetwalker that you would pass up on Figueroa. Okay.
Facts.
Like a cheap $2 hole you see on Figueroa. Hey, baby, I got the back seat. I got a room. Yeah, right. You beat it by yourself, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't do it.
I've done a lot worse, but you're exactly right. But speaking of how everybody's Milli Vanilli now, Lonzo, did they just come out at the wrong time? Before auto-tune, now, like you said, it's normal now. Do you think that wouldn't be a thing nowadays, right? In 2024?
Not at all.
Yeah.
It's so many things that have become normal, man, that we would not accept it back in the day. I mean, the fact is most of these people can't really perform. There's no shows. There's nobody. They walk around and chicks twerk all day long, walk around bouncing, showing their ass. Ain't nobody. I ain't seen nobody in a minute actually rehearse and put together a routine, except for Beyonce, except for the majors. Everybody else is just give me my 15 minutes, give me my check. I'm out of here. I'm gonna shake my ass and cuss everybody out for as long as I possibly can and get me some money.
Yeah. Before Milli Vanilli, because they are the big story when it happened back in 91, 92. But are there any other examples of artists before them, even going back to your time or before your time, who came out, before Milli Vanilli, who were outed because they didn't know how to sing? That you could think of? Someone mentioned CNC Music Factory. That I remember that one too, right around the Milli Vanilli time.
That was a straight up bait and switch. The homegirl, I think it was Martha Wise, sang the song, and they put a cutie pie in the video, and that made like she sang the song. That's what that was about. That was a straight bait and switch. They put up, they put up somebody that they could, that fit the look, but they had somebody else in the studio. Homegirl got her money, so she ain't mad no more.